All right, 8:06, August 28th, and this is Stormy Lake right here. Lovely little mirror of a lake. Pretty warm, kind of buggy. Mosquitoes are active here. Took 2 Benadryl last night, one at 9:30. Then I woke up again around 1:30. Took another one and didn't wake up again until 7:30 this morning. So Mongoose was right there. He let out early. Me and Electrolyte are dipping now, and yeah, about 17 miles to Elk Lodge, and then a couple mile, 2.5 mile Blue Blaze in there. So it'll be a day. Feeling a little bit better. Whatever I had going on is just in the back of my nose now. So that's good. I think I definitely got some sleep I needed last night. But I don't do really well when I'm not feeling good. Get real frustrated. And yeah, I just feel like a caged animal when I'm sick. And, you know, albeit I'm not sick, just like a little head cold type thing. But, you know, would have rather been hiking early. It's just like, you know, you gotta, I don't remember what it's called, what the phrase is, but you gotta do what you can do and not mess yourself up anymore. Take what you can get. Whatever. Lovely day, though. Lovely day. And this is always an exciting part. Walking back onto the trail. Boom. And once again, the adventure continues. Oh. So cool. It's like a piece of history. Right on a tree, right on the trail. Do you know what years those were put in?
I don't know. I think they changed in the 60s or 70s or something.
Man. Historical. Absolutely historical.
Well, I've been seeing some wooden ones, but I think they're even older than these metal ones that we've been seeing.
Yeah, I've seen the wooden ones too. All right, 1 hour into the day, pulling about a 3.5 mile per hour pace. Just ran into a couple of Sobos who stopped into Elk Lodge, where me and Eli are headed, and try to get a little beta on what's upcoming when you pass other hikers, you know, especially for the stop-offs, like, oh, no shit. I think my trekking pole just broke. Maybe not. If I can't put this back together. Well, turns out Elk Lodge has good pizza. A little bit of construction and fair prices. Small gas canisters going for $6, which is impressive because I've seen them. I think back at VVR, a small gas can was going for $11, which is crazy. I think, oh man, that's crazy. And when I asked them about the Wi-Fi, they said, oh, the Wi-Fi is expensive. I go, no, I haven't had to pay for Wi-Fi since VVR. How much? $25 for 2 hours. And they said, well, but they're really friendly to hikers. Tell you what, I don't care if they were assholes. If I could get some free, for $25 for 2 hours of Wi-Fi, holy Toledo. You could literally spit in my face and pee on my bare feet. And I would be happy to get cheaper Wi-Fi or free. Oy vey. These resorts, man, I tell you what. I tell you what. Speaking of urination, I have to urinate and see if I can put this back together. Okay, so that went back together pretty smoothly. Thank goodness. Yeah. Electrolyte said the berries over here are popping. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my gosh, they are popping. Hello. Hello, breakfast. Hello, moto. Pretty woods, but uneventful scenery. I do love the woods. I was lucky though. I grew up in the woods. I like mountains. If I'm on a trail like this, I want to be up high on a ridge. And this is nice though. I mean, the trade-off is that the trail's hella cruisy. 12.8 miles to the cutoff to Elk Resort. And yeah, gonna get in there, trying to get in there as quick as possible, because I don't want to miss much miles. Whoa, these are blueberries. Alexa, play Escape from Earth by Halfway to Gone. Halfway to Gone, Escape from Earth. I can smell these blueberries, huckleberries. This is kind of a trip. That's kind of a trip too. Washington in September and October. One of the most beautiful times to be in the mountains in that state. Electrolyte just said from where we camped last night, we're only 213 miles from the Bridge of the Gods. I said, boy, brother, when we get there, we're gonna cross that bridge like soldiers, like warriors, and we'll put those pagan deities in their place. Show them who the true Lord is. Man, what a place to get ambushed. That'd be hectic. So I may be not feeling tip-top shape, but I got calories in my pack. And you know what? It's a great day to be alive, man. You know, the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. Give thanks for life and the ability to be doing this. Alexa, play Walking in the Great Shining Path of Monster Trucks by Clutch. Oh man, it is pretty cool to be walking through forests like this. It's definitely a grand, lovely forest. Walking amongst these giants. I really do believe that Clutch is one of the best products that Texas has put out. Best musical acts that Texas has produced almost ever. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to all the Texans out there. I think if I was going to live in any other state beside Washington, I'd probably Probably go with Texas. Whoa, big hill. I feel like I'm on the Washington Trail. Look at this old mama. Where is she? Can't even see her. There she is. Hi, mama. Got a little chicken. Yeah. It's basically a chicken. Okay. It's crazy how you've got burn zone right up to this lakes. And there's a lot of these little lakes in this region we're moving through. Cruising around mile somewhere around 1960 right now. Passed handful of Sobos today. Big shout out Ben from England, who gave me an electrolyte, a couple mini cans of Sprite. That was a lovely unexpected treat. And finally met the kid carrying a sword. That was underwhelming. I was expecting a bit more of a character. He dipped off pretty quick. Heavy sword though, probably weighed about 6-7 pounds. And then ran into a few other Sobos, but all were very brief in passing. Them Sobos, they're on a mission, macking hard like a hammer. Take their picture, they might take your camera. It's about 5 miles from the off trail to Elk Lake Resort. Well, it's just after noon, 5.5 miles to the turnoff to Elk Lake Resort. I don't really want to go. I know Eli wants to go, but I don't fucking want to go personally. There's no Wi-Fi there. I can't afford $25 for 2 hours of Wi-Fi. I need to get to Sisters, because I think I have a package at that post office. I'm skipping Bend, and it just feels like a waste of time. Fucking waste of time and energy. It's gonna be like an extra 5 miles, and I refuse anything but sleeping on trail. So it's gonna make it like an almost 30-mile day, and 5 or 6 of those miles are just gonna be getting to and from the resort. I think I've got enough calories to get me 2 more days. I'm sick of being in this shit. I want to get to Washington. Look at all that smoke. Well, that right there, 17.5 miles. It's about 2:15, so 8 a.m. started walking at 8 a.m. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 6 hours to do about 18 miles. It's not bad. Now I just need to bust ass in here, get my stuff charging, and yeah. I am gonna be back on this bloody trail tonight. I had to stop and do some gardening. So electrolyte's definitely ahead of me. Made it. Now it's just like a quarter-mile walk down this road to the resort. Alexa, play Lifer by Down. $3:00. Elk Lake Resort by 3:00. 20 miles by 3:00, and I started at 8 a.m. Not bad. Look at him. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, his ears look kind of rough right now. He had some medicine, and I think he had like an allergic reaction to him. So.
Is he a rescue?
No. Well, kind of. I got him off of Facebook recently. The people who had him though were trying to like flip him for money.
Well, wouldn't you know it? Once again, just me and my boy Electrolyte here. Sans Jimmy. Not quite sure where he is. He left us this morning. He left us with not a note, not a nudge. The poor boy is 21 years old. He's got a lot to do. He's got miles to hike. And he's fast. So, you know, we'll see him at some point. Or we won't. Who knows? We got a lot of our electronics charged. Electrolyte bought pizza for us and a bunch of hikers. So, shout out to him. The man is a knight. And yeah, we're making our way, moving forward, back to trail, up from Elk Lake Resort. We're not going far. We're really not going far. There's a campsite that's just about 5 miles from Elk Lake Resort. Another hiker, Daddy Longlegs, I think is going there too. I think there should be a couple bars of service there too, and at least I've had a bar or two of 5G coming up out of the valley. So off we go. It's gonna be just about 40 miles to Big Lake Youth Camp, which will be our next stop. After that, either Bend or Sisters. The adventure continues. Well, we made it back to the PCT, and we walked about 1/8 of a mile and came across a couple lovely tent sites right off the trail, nice and flat. You know, beautiful woods, no vista views like the spot originally we had planned on, but also not a whole bunch of extra miles, and it's 7:15 right now. So you know, this is awesome. I mean, I've got like 2 bars 5G. Having cell service is a big deal, and you know, yeah. I know I've talked in other videos about, you know, how I see the tent sites that are, you know, right near trailheads, and I see them and I wonder, gosh, what hikers have camped here, you know? What hiker was so tired, so weary, you know, that they pitched right in this random spot? Well, you know what? Tonight, it's me and Electrolyte who are those hikers, and we may not be dead tired, we may not be weary beyond all comprehension, but it's 7:15, and pitching with the sun still up, by God, is that's a win right there. So we've got just over 40 miles to Big Lake Youth Camp. We're pitching here, dude. We're pitching here. Got some new trekking poles. Hello. Got the REI Trail Made, which is like the aluminum version of the trekking poles that I started the trail with. The ones that I started the trail with are the REI Traverse, which is the carbon fiber version, which is like the Trail Mades, I think, go for like $75. The Traverse goes for like 140. And I broke mine in Mission Creek. And yeah, these even have practically new tips on them, which is great. And another hiker, Daddy Longlegs, was asking me, well, why are you getting rid of yours? I need some new ones too. I don't know why he didn't grab these out of the hiker box, but he took my old ones, and God save his soul, because they were rattling pretty bad after the tips got left in there when they changed them in Mammoth. So new trekking poles, and they're sturdier than the other ones, and they don't rattle. And I couldn't be happier about it. So the trail provides, man. Time and time again, the trail provides. So the hiker box at Elk Lake Resort was not incredibly crazy, but it was very fruitful for me. I mean, trekking poles, also 3 stakes, because I've only been rocking 6 stakes, which only allows me to stake out the corners of my duplex and, you know, the peak stakes. But now that I have 2 more stakes, I can stake out these parts right here so I can get more internal room. Also, this is kind of crazy. I don't know if you can see this, but okay, there we go. So you see all this crap here? This is pitch. This is some kind of weird, messed up pitch. It dripped onto my tent like 3 nights ago. And, I don't know. I don't know how on earth to get it off. I don't even know. I've got delamination occurring right here. And while I did buy this used, the person I bought it from claimed they'd only used it for 5 nights. So, I don't know, man. I don't even know.